K-means clustering. Import libraries. It imports several standard libraries commonly used in data science and machine learning. NumPy as MP for numerical operation. Panda as PD for data manipulation and data analysis. Matplotlib.pyplot as PLT for floating and visualization. Sklearn.cluster.k-means for performing k-means clustering. Sklearn.dataset.load iris to load the famous iris datasets. Sklearn.preprocessing.standard scaler for scaling features. Example, standardizing data. Sklearn.decomposition.pce for principal component analysis. Load the iris dataset. Iris equals load.iris loads the iris dataset into the iris variable. X equals iris.data. Assign the features data measurement of sepal length, sepal width, petal width to X. Y equals iris.target. Assign the true labels species of iris flowers setosa, versicolor, virginica to Y. Data preprocessing or standardization. Scalar equals standard scalar. This scalar transforms data such that its means is 0 and its standard deviation is 1. Xscaled equals scalar that fit transform X. The fit transform method first calculates the mean and standard deviation of each feature in XFit and then applies the scaling transformation to X. Apply k-mean clustering. K-means equals k-means and cluster equals 3 random, state equals 42. An enhance of the k-means clustering algorithm is created. N clusters equals 3. These parameters specify that the algorithm should attempt to find 3 clusters in the data. Random state equals 42. This set the random set for reproducibility. K-means involves some random initialization, so setting random state ensures that running the code multiple times will yield the same clustering results. K-means that fit Xscaled. The K-means algorithm is applied to the scaled data Xscaled. Get cluster labels and cluster centers. Clusters equals k-means that labels. After fitting the labels, attribute of the k-means object contains the cluster assignment for each data point in Xscaled. Centers equals k-means that cluster centers. The cluster centers attribute contains the coordinate of the centroids, means vectors, for each of the 3 clusters. These represent the center of each cluster in the feature space. Reduce dimension to 2D using PCE. This means PCE will reduce the original features of the iris dataset, which are 4 dimensions, sepal length, sepal width, petal width, down to true principal component. X PCE equals PCE that fit transform. The fit transform method is called on the Xscaled data. Centers PCE equals PCE that transform. The previously computed cluster centroid are also projected onto the same 2 principal components using the transform method of the already fitted PCE object. Plot the cluster and centroids. PLT.figure creates a new figure for the plot with a specified size. PLT scatter. This is the main scatter plot for the data points. XPCE, deselect the first and second principal components of the data for the X and Y axis. C equals clusters. The color of each point is determined by its assigned cluster label. C map varieties. Set the color map for the clusters. Marker. Set the marker style, edge color, and label for the legend. PLT.scatter. This add another scatter plot for the cluster centroids. C equals red, and size for the centroids, making them clearly distinguishable. And last, PLT.label. Set the label for the y-axis. PLT.legend display the legend which include data points and centroids. PLT.show displays the generated plot.
Mylafamilitamalin, BSIT3B, Yideo presentation HCI-3.